Well, good morning. It's my first craft fair of the year tomorrow. I'm borrowing a couple of crates from a neighbor because it'll lift up my product. This is my first time trying that because I didn't want to buy them and then store them someplace. I'm gonna go pick those up today and I need to charge all my devices. I might abstain from an energy drink today and just drink them all tomorrow because tomorrow I have to be there at 8:30 in the morning. And I don't even really know where Sandy Spring is. I guess I'll find out. I think it's up by Olney, but I don't know. My kitty and I are just chilling, and pretty soon I'll get up and start my day. So if you saw my short, I was in search of a tabletop frame to put this little bio on my table, and I'm pretty excited that I figured out that this one would be big enough. The only thing is it is kind of loose. I'm assuming because there's no mat in there, so let me try something real quick. With this like styrofoamish whatever, I'm just gonna leave that there and put this mat in there to see if it makes it, because it doesn't need a mat. So I'm just gonna see, and this is a cat hair, great. And I'm just gonna see if this is gonna make it thick enough to stay in place. Much better. I'm a genius. So I'm just putting things down there before I forget or make another excuse. I'm gonna go get the crates from my neighbor now. Entirely too long to find this house. I see a couple of wooden things covered by a tarp. I'm hoping that's not, we'll see. I guess I gotta go up there and look at it. Let's go. Girl, same. Okay, so I think it's firewood, not crates. She might not have put them out. Hold on. All right, well, I don't see them. And I know I was talking to her and there was some bad weather, so she might not have put it out on the porch. She and I have the same problem. We just totally forget. It's a buy nothing group, so we just totally forget to get things. We love to participate, but when it comes to picking stuff up, I'm breathing hard because those are some steps. Anyway, I think I'm gonna pass on the crates because I don't want to put her to any trouble. I also don't want to come back here. I have plenty of risers. I've done fine without crates before, so I'll just go with what I have, and that will make it a little bit easier too, because then I won't have to drop it back off again. I was grabbing stuff and rearranging things in the car, and I figured out that these don't have the protective plastic wrapper over it, so I'm gonna take those upstairs and put that on there, and then I'm also gonna grab more stuff and take it down here again, and it's gonna be a vicious cycle. Car's almost completely packed. Imagine that. It's the lightest I've ever traveled. It's the good and the bad that comes with going mostly digital, although I am gonna pick up some paintings off my walls to see if I can sell those. So 2 years ago, or maybe last year, I honestly can't remember, I definitely cut myself on this paper, which is my Venmo link, and I covered it up with little stickers, and I just never got it reprinted. So this year, I got it reprinted. So I made a smaller one too. That one's actually kind of matches my theme a little bit more. That's just like the Venmo blue though. And I don't know which one I want. We'll have to see the space and see how much space we'll have to see how much space I have and determine that, but it's a good thing that I printed two. I forgot to put envelopes in them because of course I did. So I put this box out that I thought might be a good crate, but it's not gonna work. I just thought Maya might appreciate it. All is done. Celebrate. Oh, hello, Maya. You coming up to sit with me? I'm trying to decide if I want to bring my spare table. A lot of times when a venue states that they provide a table, I still bring my table because sometimes you can make an L shape, but if you have space, but I don't know that I will, and I think it's indoors. I'm trying to think if I want to bring it or not, because I'll just have to bring it back upstairs. But we'll think. I'm thinking. I might not, because I actually don't have really large items this year, so well, I do and I don't. It depends. Ooh, Maya's going in the box. Oh, you're made of jello, you know that? I didn't think you were going to be small enough to turn around. Oh my god, I just had this amazing brainstorm. This is a crate. And something else. So this is the standard size crate. It's already painted purple. And also, those are little mini crates. They're drawers. They come out. I'm taking this with me. I was lying here thinking, oh my God, I have stuff that I want to prop up on the table. And then I thought, man, I should have taken those crates. And then, oh God, I can't believe I had a crate right there. I never really use them. I just keep stuff in them. So I just took the stuff out and I'm taking the crate. For the first time in my entire career as a craft fair vendor, I set up my square before I left the house. Mind blown. Okay. So now I don't have to worry about that when I get there. That's good. It's 8 o'clock. Check-in time is 8:30. I don't know if I have to be there. I don't think I have to actually be there at 8:30, but the fair itself starts at 10, so I would like to be there at least by 9. So I am almost ready to go, and I got up on time, and that's largely thanks to Brandon, but you know, whatever. I almost wore a nice dress, but I decided against it because it's indoors, and I tend to get really hot indoors these days, especially if I'm lugging my stuff around back and forth. So I'm gonna play it safe, do a short sleeve, and then I'll do a hoodie on top if it gets really cold. I'm gonna eat some yogurt, you know, protein, and then I guess I'm gonna put some shoes on. I couldn't find my Sue's Inspiration hoodie, and I'm not thrilled about that, but I got the t-shirt, so there's that. I'm here. Of course, there's not very many places to park. I haven't decided if I'm gonna go up there with my, I'm just gonna go with my cart first, and then I'll come back for my trunk.
Is this your computer? Okay, I'm gonna be back.
We'll see how this goes. I don't have the best. I don't think I'm gonna make a lot of sales, but they put me next to a kid, which is fine, but I just spend money for the kid. Are you gonna buy from me, who looks like I have my life together? I don't, by the way. I need these sales. I just want you to know that this is the fifth or sixth sticker rack I've ever tried, and I think this might be the sticker rack to end all sticker racks. It holds them all, and it's lightweight and it folds. I love it. So it's begun, but we'll see what happens. But yes, I'm next to a kid, so it does not thrill me, but it's fine. Look at this. Look how they did the crates underneath their table. That's actually pretty clever. Think about that for next time. Do a little swap. I put together that card stand that attracted a lot more attention to those things. That's good because that's all I made for this. Well, I've sold mostly the magnets that I want to phase out. That's great. Makes me feel real good. Well, I mean, like I still have some in stock I can paint again. Anyway, it's good to know that they're still popular. Working on a German Shepherd, just chilling. I sold a couple more stickers. Things are going alright. I'm almost done with the fee. I've almost made the fee back, so that's fine. I just think, I don't know, but it can only go up from here, right?
Down. Alright.
No, I'm getting ready to make a plate for it. Just like quick soda or something that I can drink because I'm about to die. Time to clean up. Everybody's cleaning up now. That was my only mistake. I just didn't go back for my food because I had to go set up. Everybody was setting up and I was afraid I wouldn't get set up on time, and I wouldn't have if I went back. But I didn't have any water. I got an energy drink from one of the vendors because they sold like soda mixtures. That held me over for a little while. But man, one day I'll have the muscle required to do this at least every weekend. Hopefully I book things every weekend one day. Oh, shoot. My back's killing me. I'm just gonna sit here for a second. And collect myself and then drive home. Take this out because it's driving me insane. I made a grand total of $53. The fee was $40, so at least I made that back. The kid next to me counted her money aloud with her friends, and like I think she was like in 3rd grade or something. I think that's what she said. Her mom shouldn't have left her alone though, because she definitely gave away some of her money that she didn't need to. She should have made more than she did. I made more than she did. Yep, I made $53. The majority of what sold were the clean, dirty, hungry fed magnets. I mean, I sat there and I made, like, I designed 2 more while I was sitting there for digital print. So, I mean, I'm not phasing them out completely. It's just that it's so funny that those sold. I sold 1 birthstone magnet that was right at the end, and then I sold like 4 stickers. But most of them were the clean, dirty, hungry fed. Okay, well, good to know it's still popular. I want to price the digital ones the same price because it's just as much work for me. I just didn't want to put the Lucy print that I did out with the other $10 ones. Yeah, my next con I'm going to do all prints for those magnets. Everything as light as possible. The only thing that's going to be really heavy for the next one are going to be my books. But we will cross that bridge when we come to it. Anyway, I'm going home now, and I'm going to need to get something to eat because I'm starving. And I'm running on fumes. So thanks for joining me. I will see you. My next con is in April. It's it's mid-April, 17th, 18th, either that or 16th, 17th. I can't remember, but it's one of those in the middle of April. So it's always an adventure. Please like and subscribe if you want to see another vendor adventure from yours truly. Oh, by the way, I didn't sell a single greeting card, just not one. That's all I did to prepare for this. The only time I got somebody that almost bought something was this woman. She might be in her 70s, and she comes up and she's like, do you have any birthday cards for a little boy who's turning 2? And I'm like, these are handmade cards. I was like, I don't have the age on there, but I have different colors. What kind of color does he like? And she's like, are there trucks? And I was like, no, sorry. And she's like, it's gotta be trucks. And then she left. Okay, noted, I suppose. It's just that there are so many cars and trucks type of cards at Hallmark and other retail stores that sell things like that. And if you're here at a craft fair where everything's handmade and you're trying to shop local, why would you be looking for something so specific? That's my question. But anyway, it's fine. I will survive. So now I'm going to end the video. I promise. This is the end. This is it. I made $53. I got some really good compliments from 2 people. One person just said everything I did was beautiful. This other person said she almost bought stickers because she said they were really nice. And I really appreciate that. I got sat next to some kid, I think in 3rd grade, and she is very ambitious. And everybody kept calling her a little entrepreneur, which is basically what she was doing. And everything was like not everything was made by her, but everything that she wanted to sell was entirely up to her. And I appreciate that the parent stayed out of it. Like, that's what she wanted to do. She left her alone, but she should have told her how to make change. That's all I'm gonna say. And I feel bad that I didn't intercept, but I don't because I'm not her parent. And what am I going to do? Tell her not to give her money away, I guess. But somebody should do that. Somebody should go over that with her. Hopefully she mentions it, because she definitely gave $20 to some kid. Anyway, she's very sweet. It was a nice family to sit next to. And yeah, I mean, I got attention for my stuff, more or less. Not many people really wanted to buy a book, but they did look through it. So I don't know if anybody read my bio or not. Nobody said anything. So I'll keep that for the next con, just in case somebody cares. But we'll see. Anyway, now I am ending the video, I promise. All right, bye.